Welcome to Firefighters YouTube. Today we're going to be firing up over here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Not only follow me on Instagram or X at the Caliban, please subscribe, hit the like button, fire it up. I'm the main host, Mondo. Let's do this. Beautiful, beautiful morning out here at Universal Studios Hollywood. What makes this even more beautiful, I get to look at this pretty, beautiful King Kong face. I love you, King Kong. So today our whole goal updates, and the big thing that's happening today as well, later on, I'm not part of it, but I just want to bring it up, team member preview for FanFest. So a lot of spoilers incoming, and we finally get to see all these activations come to life. Exciting times. I'll be here on Thursday to kick off FanFest, and FanFest is Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So maybe I come every single day, we'll see. First update I want to talk about, Curious George parking lot. That facade is huge. It's looking great. It's like a big flat surface at this point in time. I don't know if they'll build beyond that, because maybe kind of spoils things. So maybe they wait till an announcement, kind of like what they did with Terrifier, where they were like covering it, not really building beyond a certain point. I feel like they're kind of at that level for this facade. I've asked a lot of people if it could be like Evil Dead. Maybe people are saying it's Evil Dead. A lot of people are saying it could be possibly Juke Joint. I would say, could it be Michael Myers' house for all we know? The other one, wishful thinking, could it be related to Welcome to Derry? I'm thinking something big, a big house, a big facade. What could it be? But man, we're in exciting times. It's cool to see the build that far already at Curious George. What are your thoughts? One question I keep getting asked, is FanFest being sold at City Walk? Not really. No, I'm gonna say no. Just the Scooby-Doo stuff at that Universal Monster store, but yeah, at least as of today being Tuesday. We got new FanFest signage that has arrived. I'm gonna miss that old school Universal logo they had though. But it's FanFest time, baby. It really does feel like the Universal bubble is moving fast now. Very, very fast. We are here at opening. I'm curious if the purple carpet's out for FanFest. We got these large gates right here. That's new, huh? They have like doors on them. Okay, wow. Huh. Ah, no purple carpet right now. We'll get that purple carpet though on Thursday. But man, I'm ready for FanFest. It is gonna be a beautiful day at Universal. Nice and chilly. I think the high is like 68 or something, so it's like sweater season all of a sudden. Feature presentation is gonna be FanFest. Wow. I kept wondering. Wow, okay. Well, damn. FanFest on FanFest on FanFest. Oh, One Piece. Look, we got Doc and Marty meeting and greeting. God, what a great entrance today.
Good morning, everybody. Have a great day. Have fun.
Woohoo! We gotta check if there's new merch. That's the first thing we gotta do. A lot of people have been asking about this shirt too. If it goes up to 3X, people were reaching out, and I was like, you know what? I didn't check the day I came. Yeah, 3X. There we go, 3X. And the price of this one, $35. Just want to do a quick overview of all the stuff available today. You got the headbands, the Yoshi, the generic FanFest. For Sailor Moon, this is still it. Like I was saying, I heard that other stuff sold out. Not that it was pulled, it just sold out. How much people were buying stuff. Here we got the Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Oh, I can't wait to figure out all the stuff behind this experience. And for One Piece, this is what they got. One Piece. Whoa. I'm curious if any more like decorations have gone up over here for One Piece. Oh, they got the menus up. I know they had it on the pictures, but look at that. Sanji Seafood Fry Rice, Frankie's Loca Moco, Pirate Funnel Cake, Luffy Straw Hat Crew. I tried this drink right here. This is delicious. And on the other side, Luffy's meat on the bone. I tried that. Delicious. I loved it. I loved it. Brooks spicy katsu, Jinbez watermelon salad, Straw Hat Crew specialty drinks, and then a chopper cupcake. This is gonna be a busy place. One Piece. I'm just curious what it looks like inside. Oh, we got like animations in here. Wow, that's cool. Very cool. One Piece bar. First time seeing it lit up, the sign. Cool, cool, cool. They put a flag now over here. And then they got these photo ops right here to take. Wanted, dead or alive. Oh, they got the signage for the drinks too. I don't know if the price is there or not. I don't think I see it. But looking awesome. We're like in One Piece land over here. You got the map. The Grand Pirate Gathering. This is where it's all gonna happen. We're gonna have a One Piece Waterworld show. One Piece Shark. And then they're gonna do the meet and greets over here. Lots of more decorations arrived. Wow, very cool. Over here at the animation store, they got lots of FanFest stuff too. This is brand new. First time seeing that. Okay. $30. $30. Wow, I'm not used to seeing SpongeBob stuff over here anymore, but they got some. Lots of it. Recently too, we got a new stock of Puss in Boots stuff. I got a shirt, wanted mug, a kid's mug with Puss in Boots, kid's t-shirt. Oh, looking all cute. That's the cute Puss in Boots. Got some magnets and buttons. Even a little plushie. That's cool. Came out of nowhere, honestly. Is this the same shirt or is this different? Yeah, it's just the front. Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots hats. Wow. What in the world? We just got a ton of Shrek merch I've never seen here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Look at this donkey button up. Donkey. Waffles. Most handsome in all the land. I've never seen none of this stuff. What in the world? This bag, 50. That's a cool, I guess like a long sleeve. Look, this bag comes with the onion. We got Shrek headband. Those are 23. Yeah, I've never seen this stuff. I don't know how long this has been here. I guess I should look in the animation store more often, but I feel like it's new. Wow, look at this donkey hat. What in the world? Donkey. And some chanclas. Also over here at the Hello Kitty store, lots of blind boxes starting at 15 bucks have arrived. This version and then this version of stuff. Yeah. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Frankie! Frankie! And the bride! Can't wait to see what the Sailor Moon treats look like at this location right here. Yeah, menu hasn't gone live over here either. This is Sailor Moon as well. Cocina Mexicana. Will we get lucky and see some testing today? I sure hope so. Some of the big updates are over here at the escalators. Let's go check it out. We got a new facade that went up at Jurassic World. We'll get a different look as well. Probably a better look once we get on the studio tour, but I want to see from the escalator. I think they're just taking them out. Let's go, let's go. Some testing, I hope. Looks like work is gonna be heating up right here at the queue. Okay. Oh, we got a little drizzle coming now out of nowhere. They are almost done with covering this wall. I'm gonna miss those views of the launch right here at the beginning. But they gotta do it to get everything done. So there is still scaffolding right here. Huh. Also too, gravel, look at that. They are moving fast now, putting all that gravel out there. Cool. We got some lights that went up right here for the little road. In today's trip, I don't have a chance to go to the lower lot, but from the studio tour, we'll get a nice view at that Jurassic World extended queue house. One thing I want to bring up though, looks like they are doing some clear up to hopefully get a HHN house right here behind Mummy. And then far off in the distance, they are hard at work at this HHN house over there at T-Pad. Look at that, we got walls going up. Holy macaroni. They were working on the layout, the actual walkthrough itself big time last time. They're getting to the point where they're just closing it up now. Wow. So lots of progress there. On the rumored killer clowns. Only time will tell if it is. Damn. Okay, for the big update today, right here, look at that Jurassic World extended queue. That tent went up. They started working on the layout very, very quickly. And now they have a facade starting right there. You can see barely poking out. Kind of reminded me of La Llorona, honestly. But we'll get a better view once we get on the studio tour. So awesome. And then for Jurassic World FanFest, that right there is a merch shop. Do we have a menu for Raptor Bites? Any menu? No menu. Well, we'll find out on Thursday. One thing I'm realizing today, a lot of stuff at Universal doesn't open till like 11. You know, 3 broomsticks, Luigi's Pizza. I don't know if there's any food open at 10 or even 10:30. What the heck? Hopefully it doesn't rain on us, but we're gonna do the studio tour, get some updates.
Oppenheimer with Gillian Murphy and Sir Gary Oldman, and the new Wasserman building is one of several structures located down here on our front lawn. Create any environment that the story demands or that the script calls for. We're going to be seeing our first example of a soundstage in a few moments here. Soundstage number 12, the largest one in the Universal lot. And the new Wasserman building is the Black Tower, which from trailblazing radio and television to launching the Today Show, The Voice, Saturday Night Live, The Office, The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, and every beloved show in between, NBC has been the home of entertainment, news, and sports for an entire century. We're celebrating the network all year long. Stages 10 and 9 coming up here. Grab your Thunder Buddy. Guess what they were used for? I just gave you a clue, and I said grab your Thunder Buddy, which we might be doing later today. I know that we're getting a Thunder, but no, season 2 of Ted. There's a season 2 episode. Have you given any chance like this, such as Twin Ted? Any of the seasons? Either of the two? Yeah, okay. There's the season 2 episode called Tensions. And here coming up on the right are stages 16 and 17 used for season 5 of Hacks and season 1 of The Keeper. We also bring you Wednesday, July 1st for Minions and Monsters. Coming up on the right, there's the Minions next to a sign that says Illumination Entertainment Next Exit with an arrow pointing to the left. Illumination, they got their offices inside one of the bungalows coming up on the left. These are actually replicas of the original props that were fabricated back in 2015. Getting back to monster movies to after this Park Lake. This artificial lake, which was one heck of a series Middle Europe, which has provided the setting for quite a few classic Universal monster movies like The Bride of Frankenstein with Elsa Lanchester, for the upcoming production tentatively being titled Ticket Machine Heist. As we enter the stage, the main seating, hold on. Take a look at all the details here. We came up with this fictitious universal mass transit system of ghosts. Look at that, you see that guy, the stick vandals. He told me himself. Oh, the right thing out. And now coming up, one of the most impressive movie sets ever created, the spectacular crash site for the Paramount DreamWorks production of Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds. Lake. We can fill the lake with water and then make it appear to be an entire ocean or other large body of water to the camera with that backdrop there blocking out the one. Head to the Universal box office to see about how you can upgrade to an annual pass so you can come back again and again. Maybe join us this summer for our Universal Mega Movie Summer, or join us later this year for the opening of Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift, opening later this year. Don't miss a sweet action episode that comes to life at Universal FanFest Nights.
Look at this photo op. It did get a backdrop. Wow, that's awesome. And what it is somebody's getting uncovered right there. You could stand right there, put your face, so it looks like you're getting uncovered. Look at Scooby. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Dooby. Look at that mask too, huh? I wonder if it'll look like that on the experience. But that's an awesome photo op. What a jam-packed studio tour. There was so many updates. Oh my Lanta. That Jurassic World extended queue, very, very interesting construction going on there. The T-pad, that just, honestly, they're trying to crank that out right away. That'll probably be the first house that's just kind of built out. The one at Curious George, you know, a lot of people are like, it's going to be Sinners, it's going to be Evil Dead Burn. A lot of people are saying, now they're saying it could be Weapons. Other people have said, Welcome to Derry. Michael Halloween. Like, who knows what the freak that house is going to be. But was there some work happening at the entrance of Fast and Furious Supercharged? Interesting. I was like, had a double take on that. Let's take a look now at Forbidden Forest. See what changes have happened over here. This new pathway, look at that. That's brand new. Oh, wow. Huh. And goes through the stairs. Wow. This is totally looking like the exit of Forbidden Forest. Wow. We got like some props right here. A broom, it looks like. Some kind of mail, envelopes and stuff. Huh. Okay. Can't wait how all this will make sense, but yeah, this is looking like the exit right here. Wow. All right. This is an experience, essentially you want to do it at night. You want to get the full effect of all the lighting and music and using your wand. This is going to be exciting. It's starting to drizzle harder and harder out here. We're going to get out of here before it starts raining if it does. I wanted to see if we could catch some testing for Fast and Furious, but I think we're okay. We'll wait on that. I don't want to get wet. But thank you guys for watching. I would love to hear from you. Comment down below. What do you think of all these houses, all these updates? This was a jam-packed video. Smash the like button. We are fired.